Hey everybody, this is Crypto Robert and welcome back to my latest video. In this video, it's all based 100% on user input. In this case, in the held for review section, a lot of you are asking questions about Hashzone. For example, Ryfan NR writes, "Hi, can you review Hashzone IO? Is it a scam or legit? Thanks." Or how about Richard Smith says, "Can you review this cloud mining? I think it's a scam." And a lot of the comments are very similar. A lot of them are just referral links, but there's enough people who are not providing a referral link here that just really want to know if Hashzone, this allegedly new cloud mining program, is it real or is it fake? So I'm not always going to be able to do a video on user requests because there's simply just not enough time in the day to review every single platform. But because Hashzone has reached a certain popularity and a lot of people are flocking to Hashzone because they don't like Cryptera or they don't like Hashflare or other programs that they think might be a scam or might think are too expensive, they're going to Hashzone to see if they can make more money by paying less for their hash power. Let's take a look at that program right now. So here we are on the Hashzone website. At first glance, it's a very simple, clean looking website. I have no complaints here. What is their value proposition? It's stated clearly on their homepage: Bitcoin cloud mining. Start mining today with instant miner setup, low prices, and low maintenance fees. For a limited time, new users will receive a free 20 gigahashes towards their SHA-256 mining. So it's a nice little enticing offer. You get something for free just for signing up. The first thing I find interesting about this website is the choice of domain name, Hashzone.io. That sounds a little bit familiar. I wonder what other website that sounds like.
Could it be
The Hashflare? Yes. Hashflare.io, Hashzone.io. I don't think it was an accident that the creators of Hashzone named their website to kind of sound a lot like Hashflare.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Another thing I find interesting on this website is that it's just a one-page website. Now that seems to be a trend in the web design community, and I'm not going to comment on the merits of that or not, but I kind of like sites that have multiple pages though.
Come on, you gotta be kidding me.
So they put everything basically on this one page here. So clicking the links here, features, prices, affiliate news, and partners will bring you to the respective section on this single page website here. However, what I find most interesting or disturbing about the way this website was programmed was they programmed it specifically in a way for you not to be able to highlight any of the text. I don't think that was done by accident. There is a reason for that. For example, if I want to see this picture here, take a look at this picture where it says our collaboration with Bitmain Technologies. They say that they have some type of an arrangement with Bitmain, like they're somehow connected with Bitmain. Bitmain is a very large manufacturer of Bitcoin hardware, so Bitcoin mining hardware, like the ant miners. So you look at this picture here, it looks like a bank of ant miners all in this nice containment, and it says Hashzone Amsterdam facility. I'm like, oh, well, this is interesting. They actually have a facility in Netherlands, in Amsterdam. Let me see if I can verify this image here. Let me click on it. Right click, nothing, 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 nothing. Wow, that is pretty sad. So what am I left to do? Well, I have to go to the view source. So let me go there. I'm going to copy that, and I pasted it. And after pasting the image, it's really difficult. Now it's got this weird polarized effect here. There's a filter being applied because they don't want people to easily try and prove that this photo is a fraud. So I can't actually use this photo in a Google search because it's not really going to bring up some accurate results. So what I need to do is go back to the Hashzone page and take a print screenshot. I'm going to click on my Windows print screen. And if you have a Mac, you can use Grab or another program to actually just grab the actual image. So I'm going to fire up Photoshop right now and do some quick editing. So here in Photoshop, I got that screenshot, and I need to just quickly cut this out real quick. And now I'm going to save that as a JPEG file. Why am I doing all this work? Because I want to show you how much trouble that Hashzone has taken to prevent just anybody from doing what I'm doing. They want to make it as difficult as possible so that you can't track down where that photo came from. Let's find out where that photo actually is from. Here on Google, we'll click on Images. Click the image search button, upload, choose a file. I put that on my desktop. Hashzone, open. And now the results will be coming in quickly. Okay, it's guessing that those are ant miners. Google's pretty smart. It figures out all these photos. There are lots of images. Let me click on very similar or visually similar images, okay? Look at that one right there. My. That looks almost exactly like the image on Hashzone here. I wonder if they're related. Let me click on that visit page here. And it took me to the bitcointalk.org website. This is their forum section here. Okay, this equipment looks pretty similar. Let me scroll down a little bit more. Oh, I'm getting warmer. Wow, there it is, right there. And if you were to compare this image with what you see right above me here, this is an identical image, folks. This is an identical. So where is this from? This forum page was dated July 26, 2016. This was posted by someone that was selling some mining rigs. So in all likelihood that the images that you see, or the image in this case of that mining rig, or for their Amsterdam facility, is fake. This is not their. This image here, this set of machines, these ant miners, do not exist at the Hashzone facility in Amsterdam. So what are some other red flags that I've discovered? Let's take a look at their domain name right now. I'm on whois.com, and I'm going to look up the ownership information of Hashzone. So let me put that in there now. Hashzone. Okay, hashzone.io. Registered to Namecheap. Let me scroll down some more. WhoisGuard. Okay, it's protect. Warning! Warning! Warning, folks! The alarms are going off. Why are the alarms going off? Because of the Panamanian registration. Panama. Oh my goodness.
It's a trap!
Nothing against the country of Panama. No. But the country of Panama provides a safe haven for criminals and other groups of people that don't want to get their names out there that they're the owners of scammy websites.
You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
I can't tell you how much of a red flag it is when a company that wants to portray an air of legitimacy would have a private registration that no one can find, and there's not one name in Panama. Now, I completely am supportive of the companies that want to have protect their privacy, protect themselves from spam and scrutiny and scammers and all that. But they could have done that. Hashzone could have done that in their home country of the Netherlands, right? So a lot of companies that are in that register their domain names in the country where they reside, at least they do this private registration, and it's not associated with Panama, which is basically you're not in good company if you're a company that registers in Panama. This is not my Yes, this is my personal opinion, but it's based on the fact that so many programs that I've reviewed in the past and so many programs that I've researched that have seemed a little scammy actually have Panamanian fingerprints all over them in terms of their website registration, their private registration. So this is really not good for me personally, folks. On the very bottom of their page, their office is in, I'm going to mangle this. I'm sorry if there's any native Dutch speakers, but it's Kruksugweg 150 at 1019 AK Amsterdam, Netherlands. Now, because I can't copy this, I'm going to have to go into the developer tools again here. Right above me here, I can actually at least copy this and paste it in the browser so I can let Google do its magic. All right. Pop that in there. Yeah, just kind of get rid of some of that HTML. Hit enter, and let's see where Google Maps takes us. Okay, so it does take us to an actual location in Amsterdam. Let's click on that image there. And it takes us to a warehouse. Okay, so you're looking at what is purportedly the headquarters of Hashzone. Now, we have no idea. Nobody has any idea what is going on in this warehouse. It could be a completely empty warehouse. It could be filled with smoked mackerel. It could be filled with, you know, whatever really, you know. So, or it could be filled with mining equipment. But one thing is certain, it's just not that mining equipment because we know where they took that photo from. Let's next talk about their prices. So if I click on prices, it takes us down to the prices here. They have they're mining Bitcoin or SHA-256 mining, script mining, which is Litecoin, Ethereum, Ethash, and Equihash, which is Zcash. So right here, it's actually $1.30 per 10 gigahash. I like to think in terms of what it's going to cost per terahash, and for that, I'm going to sign into my account. Now, I don't have actually any money invested in Hashzone, so I just signed in so I can see what the back end looks like. Here in the back end, they have a very nice and clean looking user interface. They have the sale going on, so the prices are going to be a little bit cheaper. They're 25% cheaper through February the 7th, as they say here. Now, if I want to buy hash power, let's see how much it's going to cost for 1 terahash. All right, they have a nice little sliding scale here. So if I click this up to 1 or 1,000 gigahashes, which is 1 terahash, it takes a little finessing with this little slider here, but I finally got to 1 gigahash or 1 terahash. That costs $97.50. $97.50 is actually the cheapest per terahash as compared to the next cheapest per terahash for a company, which is Cryptera. They're about $128 per terahash, but this price is taking into account that 25% discount. So Hashzone and Cryptera have a very similar price structure. You know, as nice as this box is to purchase your hash power, what's missing is actually a way of calculating your profits. We're used to seeing that on many other websites. TCG Mining has a nice profitability calculator. For example, you can put in the amount of hash power you want, say 5 gigahashes or terahashes, whatever, and it gives you a breakdown of what you'll make per day, per week, per month, which is really nice, actually. And the same thing goes for Cryptera. You see here it has the hash rate amount, the purchase price, the contract, and what you'll earn. And that sliding scale will change, and you'll kind of get an estimate of how much you're going to make. Of course, with the Bitcoin price being low right now, the estimates are off a little bit. But, you know, one thing about Bitcoin, the price is very volatile, so in the next couple of months, Bitcoin could be really, really high again, so you'll be making even more money. So, of course, I don't know that for certain, but these are, of course, estimates. The fact that Hashzone is lacking that is kind of interesting. But what I find even more interesting, or the most interesting, is that for a very low price, they're offering open-ended contracts. I really find that hard to believe, guys. Think about it. CCG Mining charges $375 per terahash for an open-ended Bitcoin mining contract on the high end. And here, you're telling me for $97.50, they're going to give you an open-ended contract, a real Bitcoin open-ended contract? I'm not so certain about that. When Genesis Mining comes back up and running, they're probably going to be in the $200 to $300 range per terahash. Of course, I don't know that. They're not selling their open-ended contracts, but real open-ended Bitcoin mining contracts from a real company with real machinery and facility is not going to be charging $97.50 per terahash. I guarantee that. Now, one could argue that Hashzone and Cryptera have a lot in common, which is they lack transparency, and that is very true. They do lack transparency, but Cryptera really is doing their best to address these issues and technical glitches. Now, on Cryptera's Twitter page, they say as of January the 20th, they'll be showing us some pictures and videos from their data center soon. It'll be launched in February, probably March. February, March is when they're going to launch, or at least show us pictures of their purported data center. Cryptera doesn't have to say that. Of course, they could have been showing you photos all along of their mining facility on the website. They haven't. Which, at least for me personally, this is my personal opinion, of course, is that Cryptera is a small, struggling company trying to put out a lot of fires that lacks really good customer support and service. However, if you click on if I go to the Hashzone Twitter page, I find something a little bit interesting. On the Hashzone Twitter page, somebody by the name of Bjorn Norman, he writes that, I want to thank you guys for the awesome site and service you provide. Will you be adding two-factor authentication soon? And will it be awesome to see pictures? And it would be awesome to see pictures of your facility as well. Keep up the good work, okay? No response from Hashzone, actually. You would think that this would be a perfect opportunity to address somebody. This is a couple of days old now. But what somebody posted here was in response to Bjorn's comment, Marco says, or Marco Hernandez says, I'm severely concerned that you have used a stock picture from Blocktree located here in the USA. These guys manufactured this rack for miners and have their own hosting facility. This picture is theirs, okay? No response from Hashzone regarding these tweets right here. What is that telling you something? Guys, Hashzone doesn't have any photos to share. They're not even attempting to say that we're going to have pictures soon coming in the near future. They've had plenty of opportunity. They're a new company, I know. They've only been tweeting since the middle of January. But if they really want to gain people's trust further, they would at least say that they're going to be posting photos of their mining facilities. Why they're not saying that now leads me to believe, again, like their Panamanian private registration, like they're using that fake photos and now not even calming the nerves of some users or customers of their website, points me to the one conclusion that Hashzone is a scam, that they are a Bitcoin scam. They are taking money from their investors, from their new customers, and paying out their old. I can't, of course, prove that for a 100% certainty. And a lot of you guys are going to be saying that's not fair. How can you say that? They're paying and they're showing proof of payout. And you guys might be saying, and rightly so, that Hashzone, they're no different than Cryptera and all that. So I understand, but this is my personal opinion. I'm not investing in Hashzone. There is no affiliate link below this video for Hashzone. I will only support websites with affiliate links that I am invested in, and I am not investing in Hashzone. Now, they may be a legitimate company. They may come out and make an announcement on Twitter. Guess what, guys? We have a new Amsterdam facility, and there's some videos. That hasn't happened yet. Okay? Until that happens, I'm going to keep Hashzone at arm's length. And anybody that is watching this video and has some concerns and are thinking that private Panamanian registration and the use of that fake photo is a red flag, then caution is needed. If you're going to go ahead and invest in Hashzone, I'm not going to stop you, but I'm not going to benefit from it either. So just as a word of caution, if you invest in any of these programs, start very small. Don't put a lot of money into these programs, okay? Make sure that you're not investing more than you can afford to lose. And I'm telling you this even though I'm not going to be personally benefiting from Hashzone at all, okay? I know a lot of you are watching this video are customers of Cryptera and have gotten interested in other programs like CCG mining and others based on my videos. I'm just going on public record that I'm not supporting Hashzone. However, that being said about how I feel about Hashzone, I wanted to let you know that I am in the testing phase of several other cloud mining programs that I'm way more comfortable with, that are more transparent. But they're too new right now, and they need to prove themselves a little bit more to me in terms of a payout before I can actually promote them. So you'll know in the near future, in the next couple of weeks and months, what some of these new cloud mining programs are. In the meantime, you certainly can click on my links below in the descriptions for my links to CCG Mining and Hashflare, two companies that I know are rock solid. Unfortunately, I can't provide a link for Genesis Mining because they don't have any Bitcoin mining contracts available still. If they did, I would also be providing a link to Genesis Mining. And I'm not providing a link right now for Cryptera because they really got to get their act together and pay everybody on February 5th. If Cryptera doesn't pay anybody on February 5th, I will no longer be supporting Cryptera. I'm going on record for that as well. I'm hoping that they are legit and that they're going to do all that they have promised. They're going to pay everybody. They're going to show us those photos. They're going to have that data center open for us to at least see the videos. But until that happens, I'm not going to be posting any more links or do any more videos on Cryptera until, again, they've proven themselves and have cleaned up their act to my satisfaction. Well, that's all for now, folks. If you liked this video and thought it was informative, please click the like button. If you completely disagree with me and are a customer who is making money on Hashzone and think I'm full of it, please click the dislike button. I have no problem with that. If you don't want to miss any of my videos, I encourage you to click on the subscribe button. So if you're not already a subscriber, that is, so that you'll never miss another video of Crypto Robert. All right, take care, folks, and have a great day.